Idiosyncrasies, bum, bum.
Beautiful.
Nice.
I thought you were counting me down to stop talking.
No, I was counting you down to do the idio. the thing I always count you down for.
Yeah, that checks out.
Anyway, welcome back to another episode of the Idiosyncrasies podcast. We are your hosts, Trey, Jared, and Landon, as usual. In this episode, I don't know what we're going to talk about, same as always. But at the top of every show, we're going to talk about the music we've been listening to this week and things we find interesting. So, Jared, kick us off. Jesus fuck.
So my first song for this week. Okay, let's get straight to it. It's called "Water Slide" by the Bone Daddies.
Wait. There it goes. Water slide.
Yep. You've probably heard it before. It's pretty common, but I like it. I like the vibes. It starts with a nice little lead guitar intro. Check it out. The Bone Daddies, one word.
It. That's a good name.
And then my second song. So earlier this week, I messaged. We have a shared doc where I'm putting ideas for future podcast topics, and I said something about like video games. So what made me think of that is I stumbled upon a TikTok talking about Guitar Hero 2. I've never played Guitar Hero 2, but so many people in the comments were talking about how like that was their first introduction to rock music. That's why they listen to rock music now. I'm like, damn, that's pretty deep. We should talk about that sometime. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to check out the Guitar Hero 2 soundtrack. And so my second song would be Woman by Wolfmother. Banger of a song. I love Wolfmother to begin with. The first song I heard of them was Joker and the Thief. And then there's also
great song.
Vagabond, I think, is the other one I really like.
Another great song.
But yeah, Woman by Wolfmother. Love the intro. I'm a sucker for bass. That's what can I say?
Bass. Interesting.
All right. Who's next?
Landon.
I can go. All right. I have been on a very big King Crimson kick.
Yeah.
As usual. You usually are.
Yeah, I love King Crimson. Like literally like one of my favorite bands ever. And Court of the Crimson King. Fucking
it's a great one.
It's literally one of my favorite albums, like top 3. Super just influential to my life. And I've been listening to it for a long time. But recently I've just been really like, I think it was Wednesday. I listened to that album, I think 6 times in a row, just over and over and over again. I just have it on repeat in the background. It's great. It's not, I understand it's not everyone's cup of tea. You know, there's a lot of like, you know, weird kind of like art breaks and some jazz breaks, like, or jazz jams where I mean, you know, just crazy stuff with trumpets and crazy guitar. Not everyone's cup of tea, but it is definitely mine. The 2 songs on there that are fucking so good is Epitaph. It's kind of like this very awesome acoustic piece, and then you know the big one that everyone knows is Court of the Crimson King. Some of the best storytelling, I think. Like super creative, like it just really brings you to like this fantasy kingdom and stuff. It's just one of my favorite albums. Super good.
It's funny that you mentioned that because I just recently added the 21st Century Schizoid Man to my list, and I've been listening to that one a lot lately.
Yeah. Great song.
Trey's turn.
Okay. So
it was just really quiet for some reason.
Yeah.
So fuck, where was it? I remember it's
I'm not familiar with that one.
have you heard the song Oh Fuck, where is it?
I found a playlist called by Spam.
Shit. God, I had it and then I don't. Another Man's Grave by Amigo the Devil is a really good one. Like
Typical.
Basically, a song like all about like
I
imposter
know
syndrome and whatnot.
you and your amigo the devil.
My amigo, the devil. My amigo.
Mi amore.
Me, that's amore.
Hits your eye. It's the amigo, the devil in your eye.
That's amore. And then
Yeah, one sec. I gotta grab my.
that's the other one. I sent it to you in that TikTok the other day about the Resident Evil thing. I don't know if you looked at your TikTok yet, but it's a song called it's by Poor Man's Poison called Feed the Machine, Feed the Beast. Fuck. Give me 1 second, I will look it up.
Man's Poison.
It's
Feed
like
the
their
machine.
feet. Yeah, okay.
Got it.
I would say it's a
Nickelback.
single, so. But that's a really good one. The group Poor Man's Poison, they have the song listed on their Spotify, and they're like listed as if 2020 needed an anthem, this would be it. It's very good. I really like Poor Man's Poison stuff and like folk songs. It's like storytelling. I really like that.
And it's also like Amigo the Devil.
It's also like Amigo the Devil. Yeah.
Just saying, Nickelback has a song called "Feed the Machine."
Oh, the greatest.
Kind of
band.
funny.
Kidding. I
Fuck you.
absolutely appall Nickelback.
Why would you say that to me?
Damn, I love Nickelback.
Nickelback
I can't.
is severely underrated.
They
I
say
can't
that a hero will save us. I'm not gonna stand here and
I'm
wait.
gonna wait till he's done singing to put my headphones back
I
on.
hold on to the wings of a hero.
And copyright strike.
God, I hope.
done?
Too good, too good.
I'm done.
Okay. I had to look at the video queue.
All right.
By the way, we got hit with 2 hydrates in chat, so drink up, boys.
I got Diet Peppies.
That's empty.
Not if you don't
Oh.
make it empty. All right. While we're on the
Right,
topic
right.
of songs, I'm gonna lead with my first story. So, Spotify Discover Weekly. That's how I typically find new music. I don't usually go searching. I just listen to that once a week. Like the songs I like, but usually about 25% of the songs are songs that were already on my list, and then I unlike because I didn't want to listen to them anymore, and it's really frustrating. But I've heard this one before, but it's called The Most Unwanted Song. So just a little backstory from the Wikipedia page. It's like a 19-minute song. But it's an avant-garde novelty song that was made in 1997. The song was designed to incorporate lyrical and musical elements that are the most annoying to people. These elements included bagpipes, cowboy music, an opera singer rapping, and a children's choir that urged listeners to go shopping at Walmart.
Is it by Dave Soldier?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna add that to the playlist.
Yeah, you should definitely check it out. It's really not that bad.
I'm gonna listen to 10 seconds of it.
Honestly, go to any random 10 seconds. But like bagpipes, cowboy music, opera, I was like, that's not that bad. I can
It starts
get down
with a harp.
Yep. It goes on for a while. But then
That's the accordion.
it was on the
accordion.
same like album. It was paired with the most wanted song that incorporated musical elements that were wanted by listeners.
This is great.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
That's great. I'm gonna listen to that.
Is that's in the
sounded really
playlist, right?
relaxing. Yeah, I just added
Okay,
it.
I'll check it out after the,
And it had
after
like
the
the
So yeah, that's just one thing I wanted to add. I thought y'all would enjoy.
yeah, that's awesome. That's really cool.
It's genre: experimental, avant-garde, opera, polka, hip hop, soft rock, R&B, and unwanted.
It's so interesting.
Unwanted. God, finally a genre of music for me.
Finally.
But it's
Finally.
just so funny because in the like list of things that like people wanted to listen to the least amount, it says children's voices. That's on the list. People don't want to listen to children's voices.
I don't want to listen to children's voices.
I just think that's so funny.
There are select times where children voices fits, like The Wall does it really good.
I was gonna say The Wall. Didn't Styx have a song with
Rolling
children's-
Stones has one.
Can't always get what you want.
Yeah. That one's annoying though.
I would say that's like a choir at the beginning of the song.
Yeah.
It's a good song though.
It is a
Okay.
good song, but
That part is annoying though. I do agree with that.
I always remember that song just because like it was like a season finale of House, and that was the song they used
Yeah.
for that. It's like every time I hear that song, I just think of House walking sad into a house.
Mhm.
Like, okay, that's
House in a house. You
House.
can't always get what you want, am I right?
It's so blissfully perfect, but yet so blatantly ignorant.
I meant to click clip that. And I accidentally clicked a run 30-second ad break. So sorry, people who weren't subscribed. You're seeing a 30-second ad. My bad. That was totally on accident.
All right, Trey, do you want to tell us your story?
Okay. So last week we did the things that make you upset for whatever reason, for no reason. And let me just start this out by saying, if I ever become some bougie ass, hipster ass person,
Are you not that already?
I'm not. All right, I'm not.
You literally have a TV behind you with a fireplace on it.
Great, put on the start glasses. Put on the start glasses.
I am not some bougie ass, hipster ass person. All right. I don't know. We went out to a Japanese steakhouse today, my family and I, because it's my brother's birthday today. So we're like, we're gonna go out and
Happy birthday,
Dylan, if you're in chat, happy birthday. So like we're gonna go to the steakhouse and have some food, do the hibachi thing. And like it's hibachi, like obviously you have the chance of just sitting with people that you don't know. Like that's fine. I accept that. That's whatever. But our reservation was at 5. We get there at like 4:50, something like 4, like 10 minutes before. Cause like you know me, I like to be early.
Right.
But so it's like, okay, well, we have another 4 people coming. They'll be here. You know, we'll wait for them to get here before we get started. I'm like, okay, that's fine. It wasn't until like 4:15 or 5:15 that they got there. It was like, God damn it. They show up, and immediately these people just start talking and showing each other pictures. Like obviously it was 2 couples, and they haven't seen each other in a while, so they're catching up.
Mustard.
But they just they just start talking about, like, this guy pulls out his phone. He's like, yeah, so like we went hiking here, and I saw this on the hike, and I saw this on the hike, and I'm like, oh my god, how is that an interesting conversation? You're showing pictures of trees.
I saw this on the hike.
Like,
I saw this on the hike. Oh,
and it's like,
nature.
How
That's
long?
cool.
How long was the walk? And he never answered. But it's like, is that what you talk about? Like how long you walk? So I'll tell you, I walked like a block and got winded. I don't know.
I like the idea.
I would have
showing
loved to
nature.
seen that guy's trees.
Yeah, that's like I'm all for nature photographs, but at the same time, it's like that's the most interesting thing about you.
Yeah, that's fair. Like you haven't seen people in a while. I wouldn't be like, check out this tree I saw. Your mind will be blown.
Look at this fucking oak I got a picture of. All right, thick as fuck.
Looks just like that rock that I saw outside.
Like,
I'll put them side by side. Tell me if you can see the difference.
I can't. Damn it.
Oh, that's good.
Like, I don't know. It was just like immediately they came in and I just got irked. Like, I'm already not a sociable person. I don't like being in public with people a lot. Unless it's like people I know. Like, I like to live a very misanthropic life. But immediately these people came in and I was like, oh fuck, like we're here for it. That they're like they are going to
one of these days.
It's gonna be one of those.
You already have like a preconceived like notion.
Well, and like
this is the worst day of my life.
The first couple comes in and she's like, hi, like she says hi to us, and we were talking and like kind of just all doing our own thing at this table at this point. And she's like, hi, and no one really answered. And then I looked up and she's like, hello, like hello, and I'm like, hi. Sorry, I didn't say hi to you the first time. I don't know. You expect this to be a conversation? I'm not going to be chummy with you. I'm just here for dinner.
Notice me.
Yeah, hibachi is such a weird concept. I feel like that
Yeah.
the idea of it is to socialize and have food.
Right.
Never.
Give me
I
a
eat
give me a
hibachi a lot.
drive-by hibachi. That's what I want. Get them a little cart with like a propane on it where they just roll it to your table
Yeah,
and then they do
DoorDash
it there.
hibachi.
That's such a good
Yeah,
idea.
100%.
I don't think you understand how good that idea is. Let's fucking no one take that. That is our idea. Copyright of the idiots. All right, we're gonna corner the fucking market on mobile hibachi tables.
It's just a Blackstone. Like
Yeah.
But yeah, I went
it's
to
just a grill.
I went to hibachi one time, and there was a family. And it was kind of the same situation where like they were catching up. Like there's an older couple, like 60s, 70s, much older. They're the ones closest to us. It's me and Rain. And
Mhm.
then there is the son, and then his wife, and then two kids. Man, the old couple was nice, and they were trying to conversate with us, but I was like, I'm hungry and I'm tired. I just want to eat my food. I'm sorry, no offense.
Yeah.
The small talk isn't really the best. They're asking me where I live, stuff like that. I'm like, I don't. But the entire time I'm staring at the dad because I'm like I don't know,
like consciously or
everything he did was just something that like same thing. It just irked me in a weird way. Like when he ordered steak, right? He ordered a steak hibachi,
the
right?
audacity.
Yeah, the audacity.
That's where the
right?
problem started.
And that's why I was like, really. But then when the hibachi chef was putting stuff on the plate, he's like, "No, I don't want rice." I'm like,
That's
okay,
not part of
alright.
the deal, man. You sit down, you get food.
No,
Yeah.
no, we
And
don't do
then-
that here.
Yeah. And then the hibachi chef was going to pick up the vegetable. No, I don't want the vegetables. He literally spent $34 on
I was like,
hibachi
what? Paid like $30 just for steak?
for steak.
God.
And yeah,
Hibachi rice is definitely top 3 rices for
yeah,
sure.
I was like,
Yeah.
hibachi,
Yeah.
anything like if it's just made in a hibachi, immediately better. I don't know what
Yeah.
it is.
You sit
Exactly.
down, you watch the man cook, you eat.
he makes an onion volcano. He sometimes sprays a kid with a water gun.
You
that's
say,
all.
"Wow."
Whoa, and then you clap.
Yeah, you clap for the onion volcano.
The onion volcano is always the best part.
Oh fuck! Already we
And-
got 2 clips in this stream, so we're doing great tonight.
So, also another weird thing about Tokyo Steakhouse. Have you ever been in the bathroom?
I can't say I have, actually. I've only been there like twice ever.
Trey, have you been in the bathroom at Tokyo Steakhouse?
They actually keep cooking for you while you're in there.
That's what I
It
thought it was
is-
going. I was like, they
okay.
just have a hibachi table in the bathroom.
So
You
no,
can't
no,
hide.
sadly, they do not have hibachi in the bathroom, but it's almost like you're entering like a room in a video game. It's weird. It's the same design, the same color everywhere. It's all green, like emerald
Oh,
green.
shit. Damn.
Yeah, and like I'm walking in there, I'm like, is this like a fucking bonus Sonic level? That's what it feels like.
Did I just
Like
find a
those
secret
old-
room?
Yeah,
Where's the one up?
shit.
Where's the one?
Yeah,
up?
we're.
Give me my achievement.
I walked in there. I'm like, I'm just gonna hold it.
I can't do this. I can't handle this kind of pressure.
It would be a disgrace to use this bathroom.
Yeah.
Did you
I
see
feel like
where
I'm-
the utensils clean, like the toilet and the urinal?
The
Are
utensil.
they also green?
Yeah, the toilet. It's one of those toilets. I don't know. This
I don't
room's
know
weird.
how it
Like,
works, man.
I don't remember it perfectly. I think the toilet is raised, so like it
Oh,
is
like
on a,
it's not on a pedestal. It goes like into the wall.
no, like there's okay. So you walk in. I think to the left of you, that's where the toilet is.
Yep.
There is like a little like almost. I don't know if it's supposed to be a wall or a divider. It's super small, and your arm can basically rest on it. But that's also
Oh.
green. It's the same color, and then it is also like a foot or something above the ground on a green like little base.
I'm
And
here
it's
for it.
just like
We should
Like,
we should take a trip
I
there and
fe-
just ask to see the
I
bathroom.
believe. That's how I
We should
memorize.
just
I
get
do
dinner one
remember that
night and
there's
like
a wall there.
take cameras and like record it. Like,
Yeah.
This is the
Throw-
Tokyo
it's a weird experience.
bathroom. This
Yeah.
is what they
Yeah.
don't want you to see.
throw it up as
We
a
go
special
there,
Idiosyncrasies
We go there. It's
episode.
just a normal ass bathroom, and there's no green anywhere.
I'm totally gaslighting you guys.
And this is
But
how we.
No, I'm
Yeah.
being serious. I'm being serious. I'm being serious. I remember it's like emerald green, and I remember I walked in. I'm like, whoa, you know. Have you guys ever seen that video, that famous YouTube video of the guy who brought the drone to Egypt and he put it inside the pyramid, and right at the very end, like he gets to the center of the pyramid, he's like, "Send me $1 million, or I will release this footage to the public and stuff." I like to think it would lead to the bathroom.
Landon had a premonition when he walked into the
Yeah.
hibachi bathroom.
Yeah.
So gaslighting,
Man,
sure.
that hibachi
Obama
steak
is
be hit
dead.
different.
Hibachi bathroom green.
Fuck.
Green
Also,
hibachi
We really
bathroom
need to
better
get
be a
designs
fucking
for these
band name.
for these merch items and like
Yeah,
get
I
a
need to
shop
work
up
on
at this
it.
point.
Green hibachi bathroom is a great band name. You can't
Green
tell me otherwise.
hibachi.
I would listen to GHB.
God damn it.
I just want to take it back a little bit when Trey was talking. I just want to say there's something symbolic about saying I live a domestic life with a fake fire going on in the back. It really
Well, that's what fucking
it's
Landon
so
called
good.
me. I was like, I'm not bougie. You have a fire. You have a TV with a fireplace going. It's like, oh, it's not real. It's a TV fireplace.
That's funny. Some of them, I think the ones on Netflix, you can actually put subtitles on it.
Yeah.
It just says
Have you-
cackling.
Have you ever seen those cackling?
crackling.
The fire is cackling. Oh my god.
I meant crackling. It's
Are we
laughing
back
at you,
in fucking
Trey. It's
Salem?
laughing at you.
Get the witch out of the fire.
Get the witch out of the fire. Speaking of captions on Netflix, have you guys ever seen those like test Netflix videos? Like they're just like test footage and test captions, basically.
No, I have not.
Can't say I have.
Oh, it's so weird. I'll have to look one up and send one to the server sometime.
Yeah,
But like,
definitely.
it's just like random stock video, and then there's like captions on it, and it's like something talking about like a baseball game, and then it's talking about something else, and then it goes back and talks about the baseball game, and it's like it just feels like those like liminal, like the back rooms videos. Like it just feels like one of those.
Yeah.
Like this is not
Yeah.
something I should be watching. This is
You found a fucking SCP video.
right. Like I found another reality.
Yeah.
One of those like universal cable shows, like on Rick and Morty.
Right.
You found a Netflix ARG. That's what you did.
I found a Netflix ARG. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Have you seen like the applications to be a person who does captions though? It's like wild. They test you on like your typing speed, and you have to like produce a certain amount of words per minute to be like qualified to make money off of doing it.
Is that for subtitles or for closed captioning? Because closed captioning is the one that's on broadcast TV. That's like typically the one that's like it has to
Subtitles.
Okay.
It was I think the one I saw was subtitles because you have to download a certain software, and then they essentially send you like the script and like the footage, and you have to like type it with the footage and like format it with your like it's a whole thing. You have to learn a certain software for it and everything. It's wild.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
That's
damn.
crazy. I wonder if it's the same style of typing. You know how like courthouses they have the typer?
Yeah.
Those weird ass
Those
keyboard.
those are so weird. I've seen like
Yeah.
videos of people explaining and you have to press like a combination of keys
Yeah.
to get certain like chunks like CH and SA and crap like that. It's so weird.
Yeah, because they don't form full sentences. They're like short, annotated. Like
you got it.
yeah, like wow, it's weird.
Trying to stenograph. That's what it's called.
Yeah, stenography. It looks like a typewriter, but like the keys are like double layered. I think that's how that works. And you have the letters. Okay, so you have initial, final, and vowel keys. You have S T K P W H R asterisk F R P B L G T S
You
D
know what
Z
it means?
A O P U. That's weird. That's so weird.
Yeah, we really need to get a scene set up to share a screen.
Yeah, we do.
That's so
Well,
weird. I
see,
never
I got the
understood.
But
TV
because
now.
it's an audio podcast, like
Right. Well,
it'd
see
be
what we
like
need
that.
to do. I'll get the office space set up. We'll get like a table in here.
The Office.
Well, my office. This is my office. Step into my office.
Michael.
Michael.
Sorry.
But we'll do an actual like round table podcast with all of us, and then we can have the
Yes.
TV back behind us, and we can show shit up on that TV.
Yes.
There we go. That's the plan. Except that won't work with you going back to school, so
No.
it'll just be Landon and I, and then you on the TV above
Yeah, put me
us.
on the TV. That could work. That could work though.
It'd be really funny.
I'll be the
like,
only one with my camera on, and
Yeah.
I'll just have to watch your stream to understand what you guys are doing.
Right. Like we'd still be in the Discord and everything, but like that'd be funny. It'd be funny to
funny
do
as
like
fuck.
once. Yeah.
I'm honestly 100% down for that. All right. So here's it's not even really much of a story, but I was trying to tell Trey this before we
Oh, yeah.
started. He's like, "Stop." So I was at Meyer
That's like
yesterday.
that. That's like that.
That's
It
exactly
was
what
exactly
I
that.
said.
Stop.
Stop.
But then, so I went to Meyer, go to their electronics section. They have a sign. It's like, "Hey, bitch, we're gonna get some PS5s on Friday. There's only 6 of them. We start selling at 8:30. Good luck." And I
Hey,
almost,
bitch. That's how
I was saying
the sign
that
just
hey,
said,
bitch like threw me. That's
it's in like fancy cursive.
Aw, bitch.
oh bitch.
But I almost set an alarm for like 7:15 a.m. so I could get to Meyer an hour before they were supposed to sell them, so I could buy one. I just didn't. I forgot. I slept till 10
Damn.
today. So
I honestly, I
Damn.
kind of wish you would have told me so I could have done that.
yeah, I should have told you. I didn't even think about that. That's on me. But yeah, I'll, I'll let you know next time I find out Meyer calls me a bitch.
Hey, bitch. There's like dangling a PS5. Like, hey, bitch, you want this? You want this?
Hey, hey, little bitch.
Hey, little bitch.
Get here
We
an
own
hour
you.
and a half
We own
early.
you.
If you're not waiting when we open, good luck.
Good
Buy the
luck.
camping set. Wait outside.
I would say we got all that camping gear now. Let's just go camp out
Yeah,
in
we
front of
do.
Myers.
I'm so excited to go camping.
So am I.
So yeah, that was my Meyer story. That's about it. I got verbally violated at Myers
It's verbally assaulted by
for
Myers.
wanting a PS5.
Oh fuck.
All right. I think it'd be a good time to talk about that video game thing.
I was
That
like,
was
that's a good,
cool idea.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good segue. Really natural
Good segue.
segue, Landon.
Hey, bitch. PS5.
bitch.
Hey, bitch.
Intro to
Give me
video
this
games.
one.
First real
bitch,
memory of
more
video games.
nostalgia.
So, can you guys actually remember the first game you ever played?
I know the first game I really remember playing, like actually sitting down and playing.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's 2 different sides of that I wanted to explore.
Yeah.
First video game we really remember playing, and first video game we really got into. That's kind of where I'm at with it.
Okay.
If you want to start.
I can start, yeah. So the first game I think I've ever played, like Wee
Of all
Little
time.
Tyke, of all time, was when I was a kid. Like I had to have been like 5, maybe 4. I was really, really small. Wee Little Tyke.
Oh, wee
I was
little tyke.
Oh wait, little lad.
a wee little lad.
Oh, wait,
I played the game Tekken 3 with my dad.
Oh, fuck.
And that's still a thing that I do with my dad every once in a while. I grab a controller and I play with my dad and we play Tekken. That's just something that me and my whole family do, is play Tekken. Even like my older sisters that don't even play games, we play it every once in a while just because that's just a big family. I play it with my mom, I play it with my younger sisters, my older sisters, my dad, my cousins. That's just a big family thing was Tekken. And
Right.
we've been playing it since like Tekken 3. I literally I got so nostalgia hungry. I bought a PS2 and a copy of
Ooh.
Tekken 4.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And I was playing it today, and I deleted my save. It's on my
Aw.
Snapchat. I did it on purpose. It's on my
Fair enough.
Snapchat story because my save was from 2010. Because I still have it's right here. I still have the same
Oh, so you still have the memory card?
memory card.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the same memory card I've had on my original PS2. Now I have the
That's
fat
honestly
PS2
impressive.
and stuff.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
PS2 was like a childhood fucking saver.
Yeah, that's I was like right after that, like
Yeah.
when because there are some people my age who are like, yeah, PS2 nostalgia, and I was like, damn,
Yeah.
I had a Wii. Like,
Yeah.
I PS2 is like my literal only friend for like a good like 8 years. Now the
You want to talk about
game, yeah,
it?
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. The game though that I truly remembered having, I think so when I was a kid, my parents would buy me like like bin $5 games because my family was kind of poor, like low middle class, so we couldn't really get like the new games and stuff. Which I think back then they were like $30, which is
yeah,
crazy,
probably.
Yeah.
crazy to think about. But they were all like movie tie-in games, $5 bin carnival games, like super stupid shit like that. But the first ever game that like had a story and I put time and effort into it was Kingdom Hearts. My cousin and we both had a PS2. He got all the rich games. Like his dad was loaded. And he got all the new games. And so every once in a while we would trade and I would give him a shitty $5 game and then I would get Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. When I first played Kingdom Hearts, I hated it. I hated it. I did not know what was going on. Then a month later, I decided to skip the first one and go to the second one. Fell in love with it. Kingdom Hearts 2 is like still probably my favorite game like ever. It's stupid and it's ridiculous and it's funny and it's super like homoerotic like all the time, unintentionally.
Yeah,
But
I'm sold. I'm
yeah,
sold.
yeah, no, it's
So,
really
what?
fun. Like I think I loaded up Kingdom Hearts 2 on the PS2 with my memory card. I think I had like 600 hours in that game.
Jesus.
Like I would literally take my PS2, which I had the thin one when I was a kid. I would take it everywhere. I would take it to restaurants. I would take it to my grandma's house. I would take it to the fucking park. And any chance I could play it, I would play it. Like I was addicted to that game. Super addicted. Like I 100%ed it like 2 times. I beat it on easy, normal, hard, and critical bunch of times. Like I literally escaped the fuck out of that game. That is like one of my biggest like memories as a kid was just going home after school and just grinding that game for hours. Love that game. Yeah.
I don't. Trey, have you ever played Kingdom Hearts?
I've never.
I also have never played Kingdom Hearts.
Like I
Well,
was
it
talking
is.
about it with Brandon.jpg the other day. Like I've never played Final Fantasy. I've never played Kingdom
I've
Hearts.
played, I think, almost every Final Fantasy, at least every main, like 1 through what are they up to now? 15. And
Yeah.
then I just got the Final Fantasy 7 remake. I played the main titles. I haven't played like the
Right.
offshoot stuff because there's probably at least 30 plus games.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a big fan of Square Enix and JRPGs. That's just like a big genre that I'm into.
Yeah, I've always thought they were interesting, but at the same time, I don't know. Like I've never been big on JRPGs.
Mhm.
There's a level of patience to that for me that's like, okay, I don't care,
Right.
I want to get through this. I want to get like I just
Yeah.
Right.
sometimes I can do it and I can sit through it. And other times it's like I don't care.
Well, Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts, and it's confusing because they're owned by the same people, and Final Fantasy characters are in
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts because that's the whole thing. It's Final Fantasy and Disney, which is totally fucking weird.
Right.
It's a really weird concept. And then they also have their original characters too. But they're not the same style of game. Like because Final Fantasy up to like I think like 8 or 9, it was strategy turn based. So like you would go, then the enemy would go, then you would go, then the enemy would go. In Kingdom Hearts, though, since the first one, it was an action base, so it's more like a hack and slash kind of style. So
Gotcha.
you can do like crazy combos. You fight like crazy health bar enemies. Like enemies where they have health bars that like go all the fucking way up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I definitely recommend that kind. And the new Final Fantasies, I think Kingdom Hearts kind of inspired them to do that.
I was
That
say the new
ever
Final
since,
Fantasy
like,
was definitely more of a hack and slash game.
yeah, now they're all basically hack and slash. Even the remake of 7, which that was originally a strategy base,
Right.
is now more of a hack and slash style.
I'd just like to share. I wasn't 100% what JRPG meant, so I Googled it.
Japanese
And there's
RPG.
a clip that has it's Overwatch, and it shows Bastion with like a JRPG, like all the boxes for like selecting what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, this is what Overwatch looks like as a JRPG. There's a whole article on it.
Weird.
Damn,
weird.
give me the JRPG Overwatch. I will play the shit
know.
out of that.
Yeah. It's weird how different a regular RPG is compared to a Japanese RPG. Like they're completely different.
Yep.
Like it's pretty like Skyrim versus Final Fantasy, completely different games.
Well, I don't know.
All
I'm
right,
trying to
who's
think. I'm trying to think too. Like, I was gonna say Pokemon's not all that different, but then I realized Pokemon is exactly the same. It's different UI layout, but exactly that same style.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, I don't think Pokemon's actually a JRPG, but same core concepts.
I would consider it a JRPG.
Okay,
It's basically the same thing as like the first couple Final Fantasies. Like you walk around the world.
I would say
then
like
you,
it's like
I think
90% of the
it's
mechanics are the
based
same.
off
I
of-
just wasn't sure what technically they categorized it as.
Yeah.
But,
Now the layout when you get into the battles a little different because most of the time you have like a party, not like a 1v1 kind of situation.
right.
So I don't know it, but yeah, it's a JRPG. That's what it is.
Trey, do you want to share next, or do you want me to go?
Yeah, I can share next. I would say the game I like really remember getting into, like actually is like, okay, I'm gonna sit down and play this game. I got the original Xbox One way late, kind of later, like the 360 had been out and kind of been out for a while at this point when I finally got an Xbox, but
Are you saying like the Xbox One or the original?
the original,
Xbox.
the
Yeah, I was gonna
Xbox.
say Xbox One. I was like,
Interesting.
no, the Xbox.
I'm pretty sure we've been playing on the 360 way before the one.
No. But like picked up an Xbox at a garage sale. In this box was a whole bunch of Xbox, like I guess not a whole bunch. It was like a handful of Xbox games, but it was Halo, Combat Evolved, and Halo 2 Anniversary. And so I was like, well, I've never played Halo. It's kind of like
2, not Halo 2 Anniversary.
no Halo 2 Anniversary, because it's the one with the high def cutscenes.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yep.
I didn't know that was a thing. That's cool.
Because I always remember, like, I'll see the original, and I'm like, I didn't have that growing up. Those aren't real. These are fake cutscenes. But yeah, so I had those two games, and I was like, I've never played Halo. This is basically like Call of Duty, right? Like, I played a lot of Call of Duty as a kid. I played a lot of Modern Warfare and shit. But I was like, I'll play this. Sit down, and immediately, like, you're in the ship, and then that first, when you're actually on the ring, I did what everybody did, like walk out like, oh, cool, like look at the ring. And that's like the moment that stuck with me in games forever. It's like, I love that. That hooked me on the world of Halo instantly. It's like, oh shit, this is big. It's like, this is fucking huge. It still goes. And so, and then like I played like every game since then I've played. Absolutely love them. That was definitely the game that's like, okay, I'm going to play this game for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Say less. You own me
say
now.
less.
Halo.
Damn, Bungie, I'm yours.
Sold.
Sold.
Take my money.
You sold me on 3 seconds of looking at a fake ring skybox. That, like, by today's standards, absolutely pathetic. Like, it's literally just a skybox. But like back then, it's like, oh fuck, this is so cool.
No, that's a big thing. Halo CE is like, I think I would say one of the most masterclass based games.
I was gonna say, honestly, still to this day, Combat Evolved holds up so fucking well.
Mm-hmm.
And that game is 20 years old now. Like,
Yeah, it just reached 20. Yeah,
right? Like
Just
that game
absolutely
is so
crazy.
fucking old. That game is as
Yeah.
old as we are. And
yeah.
it still holds up.
I'm excited for the new MCC season. They're fixing everything that was wrong with the PC port, which is
Yep.
I'm so excited for it.
Yep.
And it looks like they're doing everything right.
Finally
Which is
getting a
good.
PC port with
Yeah.
the way Combat Evolved was supposed to look.
Yeah. Super cool. My phone is going off. I'm hearing like this weird
Oh.
buzzing sound. What the Where's my phone?
Bees?
Bees?
Bees? All right. What was the first game you played, Trey?
Yeah,
First
first
game I
game you
played?
remember playing.
That you can remember?
First game I can remember playing was the Spider-Man tie-in, the original 2002 Spider-Man movie, the tie-in
Mhm.
video game for the GameCube. Because I'd gotten the GameCube for Christmas. Story behind this is great. All right, I got the GameCube I got the game. I unwrapped the game first, and I'm like, "Oh, cool, Spider-Man!" Immediately, as soon as I see that it's for the GameCube, because I had a PlayStation at the time, immediately I start bawling. It's like, I don't have this to play on. And I
Why did you
lost
do
it.
this to me?
Why did you do this to me? You took away the red and blue man. Now I don't know he's red and blue. And then immediately my uncle runs over with another gift. He's like, no, hey, open this one. Like, it's the fucking GameCube. You goddamn
crying, you idiot.
Stop fucking crying.
It's so embarrassing. Stop recording.
It'd be really funny if it was the other way too. If he hands you the GameCube first. This is great, but I have no games to play with.
I honestly, I think that would have gone that way. Like, it would have been that same situation.
Yeah.
Why would you give me this? I can't use it.
I remember one year I got Guitar Hero, and for whatever reason, my parents were they were upset with us, with my brother and I. We got Guitar Hero for the Wii, like the World Tour. They didn't give us the guitars. They
had to
bought
use the controller.
they bought the guitars and everything, but they never gave them. They didn't give them to us till a week or so later.
That's hilarious.
That's teasing.
Right.
That's
They were just in the house, they were in our utility room. It's like, I can't play this
Good
game.
luck. Figure it out. You have to earn the guitars.
You only earn the guitar if you can learn how to play through the fire and flames on the controller. That's funny. Yeah, I remember World Tour. My mom bought that for. Okay, so funny story behind Guitar Hero. I posted on Facebook the other day, I think. That the first time I played Guitar Hero was that my cousin brought over the Wii, and the whole family came over. It was like a Christmas party or whatever, and he brought over the Wii copy of Guitar Hero 3. And I played it. That was the first time I ever played. I've heard of it, and I wanted to play it for a long time. That was the first time I played it. I played Slow Ride by Foghat, and I failed. And I cried, and everyone watched, and I
when did your depression start? About the first time the Guitar Hero crowd
first time
booed
I
at
played
me.
Guitar Hero 3.
Yeah. That was the monument. To all
That's a core memory.
That's a core memory.
And so my mom, she saw that I really wanted it because obviously I cried like a little bitch, and she bought me Guitar Hero World Tour for the PS2. And it was back then when you could buy Guitar Hero in the big box with the guitar.
With the guitar,
Yeah.
Yep.
The guitar worked, the game didn't.
Oh no.
Damn.
And I was like, that's weird. So we returned just the game and we replaced it with another one. That one didn't work. Further research, they released this game for the PS2. It just did not work.
Oh.
For some reason, that if I Google it, like Guitar Hero, I remember searching it. I'm like, what? That makes no sense. Why would you release that?
That's tough.
Yeah, I didn't get to play it until the Xbox 3 when I got my Xbox 360. That didn't work because it was for the next gen.
So my first depression revolving around Guitar Hero. I was playing. This was so Transformers had just come out. The Michael Bay Transformers, and like when a story starts like that, you know it's gonna be good.
The first Transformers just came out. I was sloshed.
No, but like, so at the end of the movie, they play "What I've Done" by Linkin Park. And I was like, that was like my first introduction to Linkin Park as well. And I was like, oh shit, like I love this song. I'm gonna memorize the shit out of this one song. And then I saw it was like on Guitar Hero World Tour, and I was like, holy shit. So like I would play that one every day. Like that was like the only song I played on Guitar Hero World Tour. Like just so I could get good at it. One day, for whatever reason, I did like the online, like you could do the online battles in that one.
Shit.
And so, and I'm like, I'm playing on like easy. Like, so it's going super slow and I'm getting a few notes at a time. The guitar next to me is playing on expert. So he's like getting so many notes, they're flying so fast. And I'm like, I look at my dad and I'm like, why is he, like, why am I not getting enough points? I'm hitting every note. Why is he beating? And I got so sad and like frustrated at it.
Yeah, multiplayer will do that to a person.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know what to do. I can't beat him. He's moving too fast.
Yeah, everyone says Modern Warfare 2 lobbies were the worst in multiplayer gaming. No, it was Guitar Hero World Tour.
It's Guitar Hero World Tour. I attribute all of my depression to the Guitar Hero World Tour.
I like how 2 out of the 3 of us, depression started from Guitar Hero.
I've never played Guitar Hero.
Really? You never played Guitar Hero?
I've never played. I played a version of Guitar Hero for the DSi one time.
Oh man, with the
with the little thing like when the Game Boy cartridge slide.
Yeah.
That's the best I can do, team. That's all I have to
best I can do to this.
I think I still have mine. So I think it's in my closet. I got it for the computer just because I'm a nostalgia hungry motherfucker.
Yeah.
And now what you can do now is like you can download this app called Clone Hero, where it's like a free thing where you can just play, or you can download zip folders of like all the Guitar Hero games, all the Rock Band games, and they all work and they're completely free. You can just download them all in the game. The only thing you have to buy is the Guitar Hero guitar, like a Wii one, because it has the dongle on it and then a cable that takes that Wii dongle to USB, and it works just fine. Yeah, it's cool that you can do that. Like basically for like $30, is play like hundreds of songs.
Yeah.
All right, Jared, your turn.
All right. So when I was little, my dad had like a den, essentially, like just where he would do stuff on the computer and shit. And it was on one of those like beige colored box computers, computer tower. Yeah, it was an old ass computer, and I had a Sesame Street CD-ROM that had games on it. And that's my very first memory of video games, because I went like as far back as I could. That's the best I can land on is fucking. There was a count game where you had to like click the numbers as they flew by, and he would say 1.
Was it like good audio, or was it like heavily compressed?
Oh, I don't remember. I was like 4.
You know.
So yeah, that's my very first memory of being an epic gamer that I am today.
And a great counter.
But yeah, so like I was saying, I was always like behind on video games. I just never really had consoles. I never really wanted to play video games. The first console we got was a Wii, and like we played Wii Sports and everything. That's just what I played. I got really into all the Lego like Wii games, but like that was just like casually playing. I didn't like consider myself obsessed with a game. But then let me tell you about this little game called Skylanders. Oh baby, I love
Skylanders.
I fucking love Skylanders. And I remember the exact reason I stopped. So like Skylanders released, I got it shortly after it released, and I got like all of the base level Skylanders except for a few, just because I couldn't find them. And I played that game religiously until the new Skylanders came out. It was like Skylanders Giants, and then they started releasing new Skylanders, and then they just kept doing it. There are so many different versions of Skylanders, and they're still doing it. I'm like, I can't keep
Really?
up with this. Fuck that.
I
Yeah,
didn't know
there's
that
like
they
still
still do it.
newer Skylanders.
Well,
That's
and like
crazy. I
Disney
never
does it now
played
too because they have the
Skylanders.
Disney Infinity, and it's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was so fucking nostalgia hungry. Like, I think it was shortly after I got kicked off campus last year because of COVID, where like the first console I actually got after Wii was the PS3. That was the first gaming like console I really got. And I bought the PS3 version of Skylanders because my Wii stopped working, and then it didn't like work. So I had to buy a new USB thing for my portal, and the USB didn't work, so I had to buy a new portal. I spent like $40 to play Skylanders, and I played it for maybe 2 days. I haven't touched it since. But so that's the game I got really into. But honestly, if I say I got into a game as much as Landon did with Kingdom Hearts and as much as Stray did with Halo, it probably has to be God of War. I love God of War. I got it it was my freshman year of college, and I remember it. It was free with like the PS Now,
Plus,
where you can
whatever it
play.
is.
Yeah, so I got it, and it was it was like we had like a fall break. It wasn't like Thanksgiving, but it was a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and both my roommates left. I was like, you know what? I played that game for 14 hours each day, and like forgot to eat lunch each time too. But I played that I start to finish first day. I was like, this is the best game I've ever played.
Which one and was it?
The newest God of War. God of War, like I think it's technically 4, but it's just called God of War.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one with boy. That one.
Yeah, boy. I don't have that much experience with God of War. I had it on the PSP, but when it was because
the older ones.
I think the newest one, that's a whole different company. I think, right?
Because I don't remember.
It's a whole different game. Like it's not even the same game style at all. Because like originally
it kind of is. I mean, the other one, the older ones are a little more like side scroller esque, I guess. Like where you have like stages and then you go through doors and it like turns the screen, shit like that. Like this one's a lot more like first. It's like over the shoulder based, like the Uncharted games.
Is it Naughty Dog that made that? Was it Naughty Dog?
I don't remember.
No, it's oh fuck. No, I know who it is, and I can't think of who it is. I'm sorry.
I know it's fucking. It's Sony Interactive.
Santa Monica.
Yeah, Santa Monica Studios. That's what it is.
Yep.
But it's so good, and I remember right after I finished that, I paid for the PS Now, where you can play like old games on your PlayStation 4, and you can like stream them, so you don't have to download them to your system. And I played through the God of War games, and like they weren't really my favorite style. So what I ended up doing is like, you know what, I'm not going to play them. I watch full like walkthroughs on YouTube of the first 3 games. I'm like, I want to enjoy the story. But yeah, that's like the first game where I like was super invested in the story. That game made me cry. Like,
damn,
so good. And I was telling Trey the other day, I'm like, I'll do unspeakable things to have a PS5 when the next God of War game comes out, and it's supposed to come out. God of War PS5 delayed to 2022. Let's go!
Let's go! Thank God.
Let's fucking go!
PS5.
Yeah, that's a weird memory. I feel like a lot of people don't talk about, especially since during our generation, I guess, is us growing up to fucking walkthroughs.
Yeah.
Because that was a big part. Because I had the PS2, I had the PS2 and the Game Boy like my entire life. I didn't get an Xbox until like
shit.
Yeah,
you just unlocked. I had a Game Boy Advance XP.
Yeah, me too. I had a Game Boy Advance.
I played Spyro all the time.
I had Spyro too. Man,
I took my Game Boy with me everywhere. I can't believe I forgot about that. Holy shit.
And it sucks when you were in the car and it was dark and you had to like every time you passed the light, you'd be like, oh.
Well, I had the like XP version where the screen was lit, and my mom would yell at me for the screen being so bright in the back of her car when it was nighttime.
My mom had to buy me,
the light extension thing.
My mom bought me a kit of like Game Boy Advance, like knockoff fucking attachments. One of them
Yeah.
was
Yep.
was basically, you know, like a music sheet light. It was basically
Yeah.
that you
Yep.
clamp on top, and it sucks the hell out of the battery.
Yeah.
Another one where you clamp it onto the back, and this thing folds up front to turn it into a giant magnet. But it was a really shitty magnet, and like you can really only see like a circle in the middle, and everything else just dilutes around, stuff like that. I love that kind of shit.
I played Super Mario Brothers Adventure 3, some
Mhm.
shit like that. And I had one save file where Luigi, there was one level where you could get 2 1-ups every single time. I grinded it so much. It's like 374 lives for Luigi because I was just like,
Good job.
I might as well. Just-
I didn't mean
Keep
to
on
play that
going.
good job
Yeah.
there, but it worked. So
Yeah, I remember games. I had the Lizzie McGuire game.
oh
I
yeah.
had Chicken Little the game. Pokemon fucking Emerald.
Bro, I
That
could go grab my Game Boy bag right now and tell you all the games I have, but I don't think
I
we have
say
enough
I'm
Game
time.
Boy
so
bag.
sad. Like I don't remember the Game Boy games I played. Like I owned a Game Boy. I
Yeah.
remember having a Game Boy. I don't know what the fuck I played on. I think I had a Pac-Man game. I remember playing the shit out of that Pac-Man game.
I
That was about
had
it.
Avatar: The Last Airbender Book 3 for a Game Boy.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
Nice.
That's fucking awesome.
I hadn't played the first 2, but I'd seen the show, went right in, and I'm learning earthbending.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I
Um,
remember, I'll make sure to have that next Friday, and I'll
I
tell you all the
don't know
games
where
I have
mine.
for it.
Mine's probably in a ditch somewhere.
I know exactly where my
Yeah. But yeah, I remember when I was in middle school. This is when like the Xbox 360 came out and Halo 3 came out, and all my friends had the Xbox 360, and they all had Halo 1, 2, and 3, and they kept on talking about it. And I'm like, I'm sitting over here playing Kingdom Hearts for the 500th hour, and I was jealous, right? I was
Yeah.
jealous. And the idea of online playing with your friends blew my mind because that wasn't, I mean, it was a thing on PS2, but you had to have like an Ethernet cable and you had to
Yeah.
have like a password and shit. And I didn't and only like 2 or 3 games even allowed. Star Wars Battlefront was one of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I remember I was like, you know what? I want to at least know what this game is because I've heard of the title. I don't know anything about it. And I remember there was a certain like it was a certain YouTuber that I watched. And I think I found him like last year because I was like, what the fuck were those videos? Halo walkthrough videos. And I remember when I was a kid, this fucking fascinated the hell out of me. You know, because like I never got into sci-fi games. There was like one sci-fi game I played as a kid. I don't even remember. It was like a PS1 game. It was like my dad's. I think he stole from Family Video and he never gave back.
Nice.
And
Naturally.
it's sci-fi as a kid used to scare the fuck out of me. Like anything like killing aliens terrifies me as a kid, or terrified me as a kid. I don't know why.
Terrifies me as a current kid.
As a kid. But yeah, watching Halo CE walk through, I would just go on. That's another thing. Like after school, just sit on my dad's computer. That was like right by the front door, like
Yeah.
the room next door. And I would just watch Halo CE walk through. And I remember seeing the flood for the first time. Oh man, heebie-jeebies, fucking jeebies.
That's
Honestly, go ahead.
I would say that game. That's one of the biggest things for me about that game is like because I like I said, the first game I ever played. I honestly because I was like, oh, this is Combat Evolved. Like it's evolved. That means there's another game, right? So I was really confused and I thought maybe I missed games. And I'm like, well, this is what I got. This is what I'll play. So like it's crazy to think Flood. There's like the Flood just get thrown in middle of the game. It's like okay,
Yeah.
we're just accepting this as a new enemy now.
Yeah,
So like I'm playing it, I'm like I don't know what this is. I've missed all the other games. Like
Yeah.
this just cemented the idea that there was like a series of games before this that I
Yeah.
completely missed out on.
Honestly, it's so like I'd love to look into the effect that the start of YouTube had on the video game industry because I remember before I bought Batman Arkham Knight, I watched H2O Delirious play a full walkthrough of that game, and then I was like, I'll get it. Like I knew the entire
Yeah.
story before I bought it. I knew like the spoiled ending and all that, but I was like,
Yeah.
it still looks like a good fucking game.
yeah,
And
right.
because of Batman Arkham Knight, that's why I bought Spider-Man PS4 because I was told it's the same style as Batman Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
damn.
No, the game industry has definitely changed because of YouTube. Like
Yeah, it's so wild.
sponsors, promotional ads, how the game works and how the game plays. I
Mhm.
definitely feel like it's more towards trying to capture not just one person's attention, but like a whole audience's attention. Because now they have to think, oh shit, we're not just playing, or we're not just making a game for a
Like
customer just to
individuals.
play.
Yeah.
Individuals. No, we're playing for this for
The world.
performers. Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
People literally live stream games as a job. So
Yeah.
I definitely think that it's affected. Like I think the best game, if you could, it's more like a party game. I think Jackbox has been the best. I think with integrating the whole audience thing, because they literally have an audience
Yeah.
option, and the whole idea of party and online and stuff like that and streaming, like, is perfect for today's you know
And honestly,
Which-
even
industry.
in the past 5 years with like competitive esports, like
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
barely a thing 5 years ago, and
Yeah.
it's taken off incredibly.
I was gonna say
it's
like because
crazy.
esports back in the day used to be just like Call of Duty, whatever, Halo 3,
It's
was
inside
like
dude's
Smash.
basement.
and Smash in somebody's basement. It's very
all
underground.
LAN
Like,
parties.
Yep. And now it's like the YouTube and everything. It's like everybody knows about everything. Every fucking game has some kind of esports league now, and like
Yeah.
You see all those
and
clips of people bringing their TVs to someone's basement and hooking up their own
Yep.
console. That's so funny.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a good
God,
old days.
See, okay, it's kind of same as Landon. I didn't have a lot of friends like
I
growing
didn't
up like
either.
that.
Like I was just going to talk about that, but I saw it was 9:00. I guess I'll add it real quick. I didn't really have friends till middle school, and those friends didn't play video games. At that
Yep.
time, I had a PS3, but I was doing all the solo games. I remember my sophomore year of high school, I had one friend who played Overwatch, and we both had a PS4. And I remember the first time he was like, "Hey, we should play Overwatch together sometime." I was like, and then like I was so like just excited about it that when we first went on, I didn't say a single word on the call because it was through like PlayStation, like the PlayStation chat things.
Yeah.
It was just weird
Yeah.
in general. I had a janky ass like single earplug with a microphone attached wire that came with the console, and then we never played again. But I still talk to him in class. Great guy.
That's funny. That's
I was
funny.
gonna say,
great person in real life, but really fucking quiet online.
really fucking quiet online. No, I was like mine similar. Like I get nostalgic for like LAN parties and shit, and it's like never did that. I never really did one until like a couple of years ago when we all got together.
School.
Yeah, and like the closest I've gotten was which Lane and I were just talking about this the other night. Us playing Halo, like us playing Halo on the 360, and like that was it. Like Landon was really the first person I played online games with at all, and so it was like that was it.
We played a lot of Reach and Halo 4.
We played so much Halo 4 when that game came out on Xbox 360. Yeah. It was actually insane how much we played that.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
even
crazy.
with like current, like I'd say the first time I played Among Us with you guys was the first time I ever actually played online games with people, and like Valorant.
Yeah,
I just hadn't done it before because I never had a PC before.
Right.
Because I've only had my PC for almost a year.
Yeah, I've only had my PC for like 2-3 years now.
Look at us now.
I've been a console
Look at us
pleb.
now.
We're better men. We're better men.
It is so funny to see where all of us were like 3 years ago. Like Landon and I started streaming together 3 years ago, and it was just us using the Xbox Twitch app to stream our shit. Again, playing Halo 5. It was like nothing had changed in like 8
Halo
years.
And Lego
we were
Star
just
Wars.
playing Halo 5 and Lego Star Wars. Now we're actually like doing shit. It's really funny to see that now.
Yeah.
And it's so
really
funny because it's gotten to the point where when I want to do something online and talk to someone and they don't have a Discord, I'm like, you.
Yeah, it's like
you don't have a Discord? What the fuck's wrong with you?
I have a friend, she and I will do movie nights often. And every time it's like she uses Zoom because like that's what they use for school and stuff. And it's like it's like fine, I'll get Zoom. Like I don't know how to use Zoom. I use Discord for everything now.
Yeah. Like I have a friend who I haven't seen in a long time, but they're like, yeah, we should just when school starts back up, we should do like a weekly like study night type thing. She's like, I can do it over Zoom. I was like,
no,
download Discord, dog.
You can't.
I would say I loved the computer science program because we had Discord channel. Like we had Discord server for everybody in the program and shit, and like different channels for different classes and shit. It was like, thank God. Like I know this. I can use this. I can just connect to people in this. Like thanks.
Discord is
God.
a college communication tool for sure.
Like
I was
I'll even concede and say like Teams. Like I'll use Teams for shit. I use Teams for work.
Yeah.
But like that's
I
the
have to
same
use that for
layout.
work,
Like,
too.
but like God, I love that. Please just give me channels of shit.
Like I told you how I was planning on joining the esports team for UC. You go on their little link to like learn their information. It's like join our Discord. That's literally all it says, and it has a Discord link.
Yeah.
But it's like they have like 1,200 members. I was like, that's a lot of pressure for me to just hop right in.
I was say I've definitely joined like fan Discord servers for like YouTube communities and shit, and then it's like I join it. I'm like, I'll connect with people, and then see how many people are in it, and the messages flying through general chat, and I'm like, I'm out, I'm done, I can't do this. That's too much for me.
Yeah, I'm like, with something that big, like I'd much rather just get an email of like who's in charge and email them.
Right.
Like I'd rather communicate over email than have
like
a 1,200 member Discord server.
I was like let's just do this the actual more complicated way. I can't I can't do this.
All right, it's 9:05.
I was like, we definitely went over on that one, but there was a lot of good conversations in this one. I really enjoyed this one.
For sure. This was a good one.
So change of plan from what we were originally going to do. We were going to do just an Idiosyncrasies next week on Friday as usual, and then double up on Flecking Wholesome Breakdowns on Wednesday. We are going to do a Flecking Wholesome Wednesday breakdown on Wednesday, because Loki now is apparently releasing on Wednesday, on the 9th. Not sure why that changed last minute, if it did, or if we just read it wrong or whatever.
I think we just missed it.
Yeah, but be on the lookout for that. We will be doing Flecking Wholesome Breakdowns next Wednesday at 8. And then this again Friday. So these will be shows running consecutively. So if you don't like one, you can watch the other now.
Yeah.
Or you can watch neither.
Or you can watch neither. I won't hold it against you. Or you can watch both, and I'll love you forever.
If you watch neither, you probably won't hear this message. So
that's true. If you won't watch neither, this isn't for you.
Keep in mind, if you're not in the Discord, join the Discord. If you have any suggestions for the topics to talk about, throw that in the suggestions channel.
Also, be sure to check out the Spotify playlist.
Yeah. That's if you want to send that link in the chat again, we should probably put that somewhere semi-permanent.
I need to do command and put an actual card for that now.
Yeah.
And we'll let you know when merch comes out, because we got a lot of ideas for merch that we want to do, and obviously we keep saying shit on this show that would make great merch. So, but yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you everybody for watching and supporting the show. We're having a lot of fun doing it. I say that every night, but we are having so much fun doing it.
It's very fun.
So I hope you all are enjoying it. I'll see you guys next week. Love y'all. Peace out. Goodbye.
Bye.